Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the night again. I should say it's that time of the week again. Sit back, ease your lazy boys back, and go from there. Episode 98 starts now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday night Preflight episode 98. As part of the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Preflight. Got another action-packed full show for you today. We're going to find out some of the number one contender matches to join William Whiteside inside his hell. Actually, no, not hell. His extreme, it's an elimination chamber. We will find out the next one to jump into the match. And oh, hey yo! What? Oh, it's Jeff Henderson in there. I see last week you think you punked out my boy. Last week you got another thing coming. I did not, you say, punk out. I merely taught him a lesson in respect. If he wants to walk into this house and deem himself his own, he's the one that's got a problem. You don't just walk into whichever style he was using. I still don't know. He best be ready to put up or shut up. I give him credit. He did bring something, but not enough. Look, listen here. You wanna be lull or kick knockoff? You want to try and punk me out? I'll show you what I learned from the streets. Your school of hard knocks ain't got shit on Hell's Kitchen. You thought he was rough? I am worse. Better have a backup set of dentures. Ready, old man. Killer Kenny Miller. Just trying to punk out Henderson. Guess these MMM kids just got to learn the hard way. So we saw last week, the Bully made his debut of the end of the FSCW. Apparently, according to our head of talent relations, and has started up. And these two come from a mixed martial arts background. They like to pretty much use their hands, as Bully said last week. He likes to use these golden gloves and make people go night-night. So we'll see how the king of old school, Mr. Henderson, can face with this very large mixed martial arts fighter. But that's not all. Like I said earlier, we have the qualifying match for Williams' heavyweight child coming up on their 2-year anniversary, which is so close. Only 6 weeks away. Speaking of, here comes William Whiteside coming down the ring right now. Good evening, champ. Welcome back. And William doesn't look like he's in a talky mood. He's here to watch more talent, do his homework, and scout all of them, because he's going to have 6 people, he's going to have 5 people gunning for him come the 2nd-year anniversary. But we're going to get to our first match of the evening, which I believe is going to be Mr. Killer Kennedy versus Jeff Henderson. So, we saw Bully brought some new unorthodox offense to the match last week. Those knee tremblers just look vicious as fuck. So it's going to be interesting to see how Henderson's able to deal with this other MMA guy. And absolutely... Oh, why the crowd's booing Jeff, but who knows? The king of old school. But he's in for a fight tonight. From my understanding, Mr. Killa Miller has 25 knockouts and 22 TKOs to his credit. On the same token, he also been knocked out several times around. His record is, I think, 40 and 30. So those 20 knockouts and those 20 TKOs may pay dividends, but we'll see how he's able to deal with the Killa. That's one big son of a bitch. He's weighed in at 325. Oh, and the bully Jack Hackman's with him as well. He's their bully there. You see Billy's, you hear Bully barking at orders at him, so we'll see what Killa has to say. But yeah, he's weighed in at, like I said, I believe it says right here, 325. So he's going to have a lot of punch between those kicks and those punches. So we'll see how Henderson's able to hold it up. And dear God, that guy's huge. Jeff's going to open up a big clothesline out of the corner. And Killa looks unamused. Jeff's going to hip toss him. Jeff's going to drop the elbow and nobody home. Killa gets right back up. Killa gonna lock up, and Killa's gonna take this round and go into headlock. Big knee, big two knees, Jesus. Running STO, good God. Stomps in, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. It looks like Killa has actually done some homework on Jeff Henderson as Killa goes back to the headlock. Beautiful hip toss. Completely the opposite of what happened last week, where we saw Henderson just manhandling the bully, but Killa's all over him, and the electric chair in the corner. Good God, another STO. Jeff can't even get out of the box yet. He's going for the wrist lock. Single leg takedown, followed by that shin breaker. Stomps, nobody home. And Jeff pokes to the eye to try and get some momentum his way. As Jeff goes to the waist lock, but barely gets hands around him. Killa's going to counter. Duck under with the neck breaker. And big splash. Has 325 pounds coming down right on top. Here's the cover. One. Jeff kicks out at one. Jeff goes for a throw, but Killa cuts him off, goes to the wrist lock. Jeff's going to counter it to the hammer lock, pushes him away. Jab kick to the midsection, goes to the headlock, goes to the waist lock, and right back into that shin breaker. Trying to cut the legs of Henderson down, because you can't stand, you can't fight. And Killa's going outside, gets back in. Jeff's going to head outside now. And Killa's going to catch him another pendulum twist, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And there goes the announce table. What's Killa got in mind now? Jeff's going to come back with a clothesline, drop the elbow, but nobody's home. Killa's right back up. Another tilt-a-whirl pendulum backbreaker. Oh dear God, damn! Damn, you cut Jeff in half with that one. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was some type of chokehold slam. Jeff does not look good as Killer goes to the waist lock. Jeff's gonna counter it. Hammer to the back. Now Bully's there, gets involved. Jeff's gonna distract him. Big clothesline. Jeff distracted by Bully. Eats a right hand. Bully's gonna throw Jeff back into the ring. Big elbow to the face. Killer gets back in the ring. Jeff does not look good whatsoever. Killer gets thrown in the corner. Jeff trying to figure out which way he's actually going after that slam. Fist to the face. Jeff countered the midsection. Punches, but he's getting caught. Right hand. That wicked right hand. Jeff says enough of that shit. But good God. Killer hits that clothesline. Jeff's gonna rake the eyes. Jeff goes to the headlock and struggles to get him up, but gets a scoop slam off. Jeff drops the elbow. Killer looks unamused. Jeff goes to the headlock, and Jeff drops the elbow to the throat. Killer's down, but gets immediately back up. Jeff goes to the waist lock, standing switch, trying to pull back, drop toe hold. Forearm to the kidneys. Jeff goes to the headlock, trying to keep on him. Jeff goes to the headlock. Jeff struggling to get it up, gets it off. Hits the vertical suplex. But Killer gets right back up, immediately goes to the waist lock. Right back to the electric chair. Killer picks him back up. Killer dumps Jeff over the outside. Jeff catches. Oh, dear God! Discus clothesline from way back. Jesus Christ! How is Jeff even still awake? Headbutt. Nobody wins. Killer. Jeff bounces off the post. Takes a header to the post. Killer's gonna get right back into the ring. Killer's gonna get on top of Jeff. Killer gonna dump him over the outside. Right in front of us now. Killer picks him up. Killer gets dumped way back. Jeff's gonna get back in, try to get Killer while he wasn't looking. He's gonna hit the shin breaker of his own. Jeff digging real deep. Jeff gonna eat a boot to the face. Jeff is stunned, but he's gonna duck under the clothesline. Russian leg sweep. Jeff getting frustrated now, and Killer gets right back up. Jeff goes to the headlock. Jeff scoop slam. Jeff going right back to the headlock. Jeff punched the midsection. Jeff goes to the waist lock. Sleeper slam. But Killer is going to fire back out and punch the midsection. Gut wrench powerbomb. Gut wrench suplex. Good God. Jeff looks like he is dead. Killer going to put him in the headlock. Duck under high angle neck breaker. Oh, good God! 325 pounds right across the chest. T-bone suplex. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Killer gets the first cover. Jeff kicks out, but way too late. Killer's got the first fall. Killer throws Jeff into the corner. Big shoulder thrust. Killer. Snake eyes, a little bit of old school of his own. Jeff's been busted open. Big overhand chop. Now they're big knees in the midsection. Clothesline, good God! Jeff gets knocked the fuck out of the ring. Killa on the outside. Killa throws Jeff back in.
He's trying to get that blood flowing to his brain.
And Killa gonna try and bait the Jeff out again. Jeff is in bad straits. Jeff gonna get back in, slide under. Jeff gonna jump back in the ring. Make Jeff spend more energy. But Killa's gonna catch him this time. And gonna throw him back in himself. Elbow to the face. Killa gets back in. Jeff pushes Killa away. Jeff's trying to fight back. But Killa is just standing there, catches him. And there it is again. A slam. That mouth choke slam. Here's the cover. 1, 2, good night. Killa Kennedy wins. Good God, that's so violent. What a match, Killa. Got a point. Oh, sorry. Well, that was very fuck. Jeff is a bloody mess on the outside right now. William, what'd you think of that? William shaking his head, going, that's a big son of a bitch. And god damn, he's got some power behind those hands. But it looked like a triangle slam, whatever the fuck that was. It was brutal as hell. Jeff got his ass handed to him. I guess Streets on Hell Kitchen. What a match. These new up-and-comers are bringing a fire not seen in years. Indeed, they have the potential challenge for this title, like those in the chamber in the upcoming weeks. I've been doing my study and watching tape, and what is she doing down here? To say 2 for me, not you. Damn right, you want 3 strikes me out of this game, Buttercup? Hope you're ready to lose. Breezen comes in and starts yapping at William and tell him she's 2-0 against him. They're getting ready to go again tonight, so we'll have another main event between the teams of William and Breezeman. And they're still jawing up here, so I'm going to just let them fight amongst themselves. But our next matchup is going to be the qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber match. 2 will start, 4 are locked in pods. Winner, the last man standing, wins the FSCW Heavyweight Championship. Let's see who the next qualifiers are. Oh, it looks like, it's going to be Frankie entering his chamber, his qualifier match for the chamber. He's been busy as of late. Last week lost to that giant ham hock Tony. But Frankie's going to try and put it on the line and get his opportunity in that chamber, which has his current tag team partner already advancing in Crazy Mike. So this might be a very interesting if Frankie wins aspect. Those two will meet each other inside the chamber if Frankie wins. If not, this man will. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. It's Haas. Oh, this one also has implications. Haas's tag team partner is one that's already qualified, as in the Destroyer Foster. So if Haas wins, then you have Foster and Haas fighting for that FSCW championship, which may put their tag teaming together in jeopardy. Or they say their apologies in the back and let the best man win. So very interesting storylines coming into this. If not, we've seen the tag teams have taken open challenges to test the new tag teams that are coming into the FSCW. You got one of those tonight as well. And I'm being told that they will be defending their tag team titles at the 2nd anniversary as well. Haas looks ready to go. So very large implications in this match, ladies and gentlemen. This should be very interesting. Here we go. Winner gets in the chamber to face Will. And Will is extremely staying intently in this match as Haas goes to the waist lock, right into the suplex. Straight up suplex. Haas goes to the headlock. Haas goes right into the vertical stalling suplex. Haas kicks the midsection, goes to the headlock. Headbutt, nobody wins. Haas back to the headlock. It's a backside suplex. Frankie can't even get out of the box just yet. Big right hand, big chop, big shot to the throat, kick to the midsection. Haas is all over Frankie. Good God, that near took his neck off. Frankie finally gonna sweep the leg out and shut down some of the momentum. Frankie goes and picks him up. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Haas is gonna counter it to the waist lock. They're gonna hammerlock, push him away. Haas, another big combinations there. That right hook, overhand chop, big right hand. That looked like Haas. That hurt Haas more than it hurt Frankie. Frankie kicks to the midsection, goes to the waist lock. And he's gonna hit the teardrop suplex. Frankie stomps on that knee of Haas. Haas looks angry. Big right hand over the head. Frankie's gonna catch it, go to the headlock. Frankie's gonna catch him, scoop slam. Shut down any momentum Frankie that Haas was gonna get built up. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Frankie hits that, goes to that shoulder and that elbow. Haas looks unimpressed. Big shoulder block, just dubs Frankie over. Frankie's gonna block out of it. They're gonna lock up in the cellar. Collar, neck, head tie up. Haas is gonna hit an elbow to the face. Goes to the headlock. Haas gonna pull back, sidewalk slam. Frankie right after there. Haas, Frankie. Frankie's gonna throw Haas over the ropes, and Frankie's gonna hit a backsides. Big back body drop as Frankie goes back to the waist lock. Frankie's gonna hit an electric chair of his own. Gonna stomp on that, work on that knee of Haas, try to cut that down that cherry tree. Frankie goes to the headlock, big hip toss. Takedown. Stomps, nobody home. Frankie goes back to the headlock. Haas is gonna counter to headlock of his own. Haas back to that vertical stalling suplex. Beautifully executed there by Haas. Haas picks up Frankie. Haas goes to the wrist lock. Another big right hand. Frankie's like checking if he's awake. But Frankie gets up out of it. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Big clothesline. Frankie goes to the waist lock. Frankie back to the backside suplex. Haas is going to say enough of that shit. Goes after, punches Frankie in the midsection. And Frankie's going to get big back body dropped. Haas dropping the double axe handle. Frankie. And Frankie going to just drive that knee into Haas's face. Meets. Haas didn't see that too happy. Goes to the waist lock. Standing switch. Going to throw Frankie into the corner. Big splash. Frankie dives out of the side of it. Frankie goes to the waist up behind. Haas is going to counter to the headlock. Frankie's going to counter that. Break it up. Frankie's backing up, but the ref's trying to get out the hell of the way. They're going to lock up on the side. Haas is going to win this one. Elbow to the face. Big right hand. Frankie counters it to the waist lock. Frankie. Teardrop suplex. Frankie drops the elbow across that knee. Frankie's telling Haas to get up. Haas is staying down, playing possum maybe. But Frankie's going to put the moose knuckle on. And Haas is going to power his way out of it. Drops Frankie right back on his back meats. Frankie's going to come back, kick Haas in the face. Big shoulder block of his own. Frankie drops the elbow, the swell of the Haas's back. Haas gets back up. Frankie ducks to the outside. Frankie again takes out our announce table. Takes the monitors out. Haas is in there waiting. Frankie's going to punch in the midsection, goes to the headlock. Haas is going to counter to the headlock of his own. Haas throws Frankie back into the ring. Haas drops the elbow. Haas is going to climb back in. Frankie's going to catch him and get him strung up on the top rope. Will that be enough? Well, Haas gets back up, looks unimpressed. At a 7 count, gets back in. Frankie's going to KO, hits, almost couldn't get the backside, the big back body drop off, but Frankie's going to just tee off on Haas. Frankie just grind his boot or his shoe or whatever the fuck, his sandals, right into the face of Haas. Haas is going to sweep the legs out. Frankie's going to punch him kick him in the face again. Frankie goes to the headlock. Haas is going to counter to the waist lock. Headbutt to the base of the spine. Going to work on that knee now. Now going to the arm, trying to make sure Frankie can't use any of his appendages. He's going to put him in that butterfly. Knee to the spine. Frankie's going to power out of it. Frankie's going to get to the headlock. Frankie going to scoop slam Haas right back down. This is a seesaw match back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Frankie's going to dump Haas over the top, outside. Frankie's going to pick up Haas. Haas is going to kick him in the midsection. Oh, dear God! Hits a single arm spine buster on the outside. Haas hit that out of nowhere. Drops the elbow. Haas is going to climb back in the ring. Haas puts him into the headlock. Haas going to just roll that neck. Drops the double axe handle. Haas going to work on those elbows right to the collar and the base of the neck. Haas, big splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Haas gets the first fall. Ref was a little late on the count there. Frankie's going to counter him. Dump Haas over the outside. Haas has got the current victory. Frankie kicked in the midsection, and Frankie's going to catch him. Hit the small package driver on the outside. Frankie throws Haas back in, and we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. As the lights fade, we'll be right back.